to the innovative Compubyte POS software. In this series of quick tutorials, I'm going to be teaching you how to do sales orders and purchase orders. Press the F4 key. By pressing the F4 key, you will basically get a menu. This is a Compubyte visual menu. You see these are order with supplier and order from a customer. Order with supplier is when you're ordering goods from people you buy from. Order from a customer is you're going to place an order from a customer who's going to basically be collecting goods at a later stage. That would be like a pro forma. Let's basically say this particular look at order from a customer. So we choose number 9, or we just click on the icon. We know that the customer is not on our database, so we're going to put him on the database. So we open a new account, put the access code in, and now let's say the person is let's say YYY company, and then we put his details in, and it's his account number in. That's the account for the database, and now we basically sell him the products. 3 minus 1 slash let's say that could be 8, and we sold him at $7.99. That's an order from a customer, so he's going to create the actual pro forma for this customer. Then he took another item, 2 minus 1, and it was an extra large, and that's it, $87.50, and its total value is $86.50. Now all I do is press the N button, do the number of copies, and then a document number is generated for him. What happens if the customer calls you back and he says, I don't know what is my pro forma order number, can you look up my pro forma order number? All you do, you go to order from customer again, you choose the customer, and then you can just basically view his account. You put the access code in to view his account, and this is basically just his data account, and you can go to sale details, and it will basically list all the invoices that you have, all the sales orders that you have basically done for him. Otherwise, if you have the sales order number, you just put the order number in, and it will tell you it's account number 6. Now when you retrieve the particular order number, there are a few things that you can do. You can edit the order if the order has to be changed. But remember, when you edit the order will be edited. That means all the items on the original order will be taken off, and a new order would be done with the edited values. Let's try that. So we're going to put 2 to edit the order. It tells we'll now reset all the order values for further edits. If you don't end this document, the order will be deleted. So if you don't end it, that order will just be totally deleted. So if you want to delete it, you just don't have to end the document. Otherwise, you press OK. Now it resets is done. You press OK again, and now you put the access code in again, because you need to require it for a reprint. And now if he's going to be basically changing the order, just say he ordered something else onto the order, 2 minus 1, and 1 minus 1, and he did a size large. So now he's basically increased his order. So his old order number 1 has been deleted because you've edited. And now when you end this document, you tell your customer this is your new order number, which is 2. So the old order number 1 has been deleted, and you have a new order number 2. Similar to quotations, now when the person comes to collect the order, you can either convert it into a cash sales or an account sales. So we go to retrieve the document, we choose 2. It shows you the total document with all the values. Now you're going to press 0, because you're going to use these items to generate another cash slip or an account sale. So I'm going to choose 2. I put my supervisor code in there, and now I basically press F4 because I want to convert it to a cash sales. Enter. Remember, F4 normally gives you a menu. Now I press enter, and now I just end the document, and I've converted that particular order into a cash sales. That's how simple ordering is. If you look at the supplier ordering, it's very, very similar. Order with the supplier. Now this supplier would basically be your creditor, the people you buy goods from. You'll see another extra thing here. You can use the supplier order, even to quickly print labels. So sometimes you have certain items where the labels may have fallen off, or it was returned and there was no label on it, and you need to print a label. Then there you just put a 1 in here, and then you can print the label without updating anything. Otherwise, you can press you just press enter where the 0 is a normal order, and now you just say you bought from Lee Trading, you ordered from Lee Trading. The items that you ordered were, let's say we went Lee plus, you've ordered, sorry, you ordered this group, enter, and I'm supposed to basically choose it, so I'm going to take it, say LEE plus, and that's 2, that's 1 minus 1, that's the one that I'm looking for. I choose it, and that's what I want to order, and I'm going to get the price, and I'll just say I'm going to order 1 year, I'm going to order 6 there, another, or 4 year, and another 2 year, and now I update this particular order. Price is 210 rands. If the price changed, you could go and have changed the price as well. I end the document. Tells you number of copies of this document. I'm going to say 0. Normally you would print it out, and even if you print your labels out, you can print it out immediately as well. I'm saying no. Notice how I move between these fields. I move either right arrow or left arrow, right arrow or left arrow, or I could take my mouse to wherever I want and do a particular function. If I want to edit the labels, I want to display labels needed, if I want to sample labels, if I want to miss some labels that I've already used. So sometimes you've got a sheet of 24 labels and you've used 6 of the labels already. You take out the 6 labels and you paste them or you just paste them onto your boxes or whatever, or onto your garments or your stock items, and then after you've got 4, or you've got the remaining labels at the bottom which are not used yet, and you don't want to use a new sheet, so all you do is you just put the number of labels to miss, and then you will basically the system will print the labels from the next entry where your labels were inserted. Now if I look at the order from Supplier, also the order from Supplier will also have its own numbers. So if I get the order in, I can basically, I'll just close this. If I got the order back in, I just retrieve the order. So I put the order in. It shows me that I've ordered Lee Jeans Navy and I've ordered 14 of them. Now I want to basically use these items, put the access code in, and I want to basically press the F4 key again and change it to a goods receiving, because now I receive them. Now I've looked at the invoice number, I put the invoice number in, I end the document, put the details in, number of copies I put 0, and now my order has been converted back into an invoice.